good versus the Storm. Good burst with the clock.
Yeah, only problem is it lacks anti-push and tower defense.
It's great against Storm though.
Yeah,
Great
but
against Storm.
they need, like Ben said, D-push as well. So Skyrock doesn't provide D-push for his team. It's kind of a difficult one here.
I like Omni Knife. That's what
Tuskar.
So it's gonna be a Tuskar support.
They've got all the heroes they really could want. I think DK Phobos yesterday was an absolute key part in how they defeated Team Secret. His Shaker was incredible. But when it comes to the team fights, it's very clear what LGD are trying to do with their draft. As you pointed out, they want to get up in Drow's face. But it's not just that Gust is good against the Clockwork, but they have really good defensive picks with it too. They have the Fissure, they have the Rubik who can throw away whoever comes in close, whether it's Tusk, Clock, or both. And they have really good 4-staff carriers too, which I think we're going to see out of VP here. It's possible that it'll be the first main item for Lil. I do think Phobos will want a Blink Dagger first. He generally does go that way. But we'll see in time. As far as LGD goes, they have got one of the most favored carry heroes of this teams that looks really been able to win many of the games on it.
Yeah, but maybe didn't level up Razor at the start. He went for Necromastery, so we can't really punish Lena's positioning there. But this is something good from LGD. They've learned the Virtus Pro. They like to get that secondary support coming in and just harassing the mid lane. Give God that space. But it will be just denied by Yao, who instantly moves back to start stacking up the jungle. I know the panelists were also talking about the fact once you get your second point up in the ice arrows as well as boots, you can basically outrun the Clockwork, especially when Zhao Wei hasn't gone for boots first. He's upsetting Lil inside the jungle, but with these cold arrows, you can basically keep Clockwork at bay, even to a point where you can find yourself a kill if you got the early damage. So this movement up right now, that's a level 2 cold arrow I'm talking about. And with the one creep behind Illidan will keep the vision on him. It'll just make him burn through a little bit of...
Really curious to see what they do in game 2 if Zhao Wei is off lane again, because then it could just be a flat
top lane. This could be the first blood right now. MMY is moving in quick. He can go start with the stun, follow up into the Hex with a Rocket Barrage. Phobos not tanky enough to survive this, not win the shards, or maybe he will. Back behind the tower, TB support's coming in on 11 life. Yao too low, FNG with a stun! Virtus Pro! Underneath the tier 1 tower, LGD call for a moment. Stack. That was the one that did succeed. But the other times he was rotating and having his presence in the mid, and they actually spent 30 seconds walking around the top of the river with that smoke, wondering where he could.
The question is, who's going to gank him? The Shadow Fiend can't leave mid.
True.
The top lane, the chance that Gyro rotates at minute 4 or minute 5 is very low, and it's going to be super obvious, most likely.
Back to the commentary team, so let's go back down to Synderen and tobiwan.
Thank you very much. Yes, we are back here. Virtus Pro versus LGD continues 4 minutes in after our first blood spilled by Virtus Pro, turning it around on LGD. Hopefully all issues are sorted and we'll have a flawless game throughout the end. Welcome back, Sind. Welcome back.
Welcome back to you too, although neither of us actually left.
No, we did not. We were still here. And next to him, he doesn't know if he pots one red, but now he will know. Yao in close with a Fidget to help him out. God, putting the extra damage to work. One last attack, and it will be a kill. Going the way of the VP mid, while maybe a long way up. The Light Strike Array going to connect on the SF. God, not enough mana. She's got enough for one more jump in. It's going to be close enough with the dust. He can't hide, but then again, he can bottle up the extra Fissure as well. Maybe surviving into the tower, and Yao TP'd into the mid, and now LGD, they brought practically their entire team bar Sylar into that mid lane to defend it. That's actually going to be like half of the life of the tier 1 tower lost in this time.
You want your Storm to be farming up as effectively as possible. He joins the gank because they think that they'll need him, and that he's going to obviously help out with his DD. It's a DD rune wasted.
Illidan.
Lost 2 creeps.
He's dead. Completely dead. There's no way out of this one. Not when there's 4 heroes coming down, and again the Shadow Fiend will be taking this last hit. And Dro Ranger was just not ready. There was an Observer and Sentry in the lane trying to see deep, but LGD coming under the cover of smoke.
They're going to get a tower too. I don't think there's any...
On top lane, Sylar going after Phobos. The call out, not enough to kill him off. FNG stuns and Feybolt's going to remove the damage of Sylar. They can't get a revenge until Stormspear. God! A long jump into the tower. Sylar's going to stick charge, but God's got more mana, but no! 12 life! He has to go again! But God will find the kill. That time he had to do it without the Dro Aura.
Ping Illidan. Illidan, what are you doing? We saw this one get out.
The money is not worth it. The money is just not worth it.
He really wanted that big Drake so he could get his treads, but playing it safe here is the right call.
So they're going to 5-man smoke up. I think Virtus.pro have had enough of LGD just taking tier 1 towers for free. They got the bottom one, but they'll refuse to give him the top. Phobos moving in. He's got a future block potential on Sylar right now, and he'll need it. The double stun, FNG to follow up, and Yao dead very quickly. God, expending a large chunk of mana to get in that close.
Initiating into LGD is actually very difficult. There are a lot of things that need to happen for you to be successful in that fight. They will lose this tower. Oh, that's a really... Oh, wow.
That was a small gap to walk around the tree line. Gonna gust back Yao, but Illidan fingered down and destroyed by the call down to Gyro. Plus the tier 1 tower. It was meant to be the 10 to 15 minute mark when Virtus.pro were meant to come online, but right now LGD with his 5-man wall move in unfavorable circumstances, and even a denial from FNG on that tier 2 tower. Wait, are they snowballing him? They're going an Illidan on top lane. Yao gets the walrus punch off the guts, gonna push back Sylar with a TP out, but Shalloway hook shots in. The draw is dead.
Yeah, Lion has a Dagon 5. The Shadow Fiend has a BKB already with mech at minute 17. Treads Aquila, Bottle as well. He's very, very rich. This is one of the richest Shadow Fiends I think we've seen.
Illidan dead. Hook shot down again from Xiaowei. Illidan can't find the angle for the gut. Xiaowei's positioning was perfect at that point. He knew he was making the Drow Ranger have to turn. Hence, she couldn't get the Gust line right.
And even if she does, Xiaowei has a Force Staff. He's actually itemized differently. What we usually see the enemy Force Staffs. If they push someone out of cogs, you can actually run them down. And here we go, 18-minute high ground. There's no buyback on Illidan.
No, there's not. They have
just going in.
They got to defend it with stuns and whatever. They got maybe so low. FNG, Laguna play. They're going to pop the Aegis to the Immortal. It buys time more than anything else. And FNG, no new Light Strike Array. Going to find the better target. The smoke. Will it break with Xiaowei in the tree line? The Gust, they do find the right target. Cleaning up the tree lines, they find Xiaowei. No Laguna Blade right now. And well, what was on? Rocket Flare only, but Storm Spirit jumping in. Xiaowei, the cogs come up, pushing Goth back, and with maybe arriving with the mech. Xiaowei being protected. God doesn't want to give this up just yet. I still can't believe that tier 1 tower remains in middle lane.
Bottom lane, FNG's in trouble, but
all down.
BKB.
FNG's in trouble. On the run out of here. He needs more life. The Rocket's going to kill him. They need someone to get rid of this for him. And Lil, the Storm God, was jumping for it desperately. Couldn't reach it in time. And while he was doing that, Sylar was TPing back to base, enjoying
Good kill for LGD, but it's definitely better than not going for it.
Illidan's trying to keep the rest of LGD away. The shards, it doesn't lock in Illidan, but Xiaowei will. The snowball's coming as well. The Gust can't push him back. The Fissure will push Yao out of the cogs, but it will not stop him from killing the Drow Ranger. Xiaowei's battery assault working in combination with the Walrus Punch, and maybe to the front lines. Lil's going to pick him up and throw him back. Trying to keep LGD away from their base. But the Blink Dagger now online. There's better initiation, especially when you can force up into a Blink.
Staff on the Radiant.
It's coming up on Phobos.
Yeah. He chooses to go with Overblink this game. Looks like Lil will get one as well.
Illidan's in real trouble. Hook shot in. He's going to lose his Alpha Wolf as well. That's the extra damage down the drain. And once again, maybe find the kill. He goes 4 for 0 on this SF.
They actually just
guaranteed control every time from MMY over on God. And FNG, well, there's your jump. They find Lil. They bring him down. Storm Spirit jumping in. MMY already down for the count. Maybe it's BKB. It was a 10-second charge coming out, and now they just back out. They trigger the drums with both E here. That Dire Observer Ward, watch him go up. Xiaowei, hook shots in, and now real trouble for Illidan. He can't break free. The Gust will push Xiaowei out, but then the SF locks in. God looking for a revenge kill over on Yao, able to claim it with Lil, finishing the job with a Fade Bolt. They move over to maybe just throwing him back with the telekinesis. FNG timing it out. There is time. God still got mana as well to jump back into base, but Lil needs to force stuff away from Phobos. Way too much damage.
Decent fissure. Phobos.
Storm Spirit so close to this Orchid of his. Having that, they might be able to find some openings right now. FNG, it's a trade-off, and actually the 4-star found gets him out of the corner. To God, maybe down at 25 life. Remember, he's still got the Aegis to the Immortal, so he would have just cracked it.
BPO doing such a good job. Another fantastic hold. I was sure they were going to at least lose their tower there. That means they actually only have like a minute to get there.
VP actually have openings now. They got choices, even though they keep getting seen by this Dire Observer Ward, which is sitting on the hill near the mid lane. They keep getting scouted out their movements from this. This is why Illidan's died now twice over on those Ancients. But it's the fact you got the Orchid flying in on God. So they got a way to get this instant kill. Fissure out, MMY's going to jump God. Where's his silence going to come? The call down, 3 euros to burst pro. Caught this one, the force up down by Phobos, getting himself away from Xiaowei, but Xiaowei keeping on the back of him. The battery assault will finish the job on Illidan. Styles going to finish this job. Xiaowei's actually managed to pick up a double kill. Illidan actually away to safety for now. T being out, FNG will not be so lucky, and actually Illidan won't either. The blink dagger on the SF gets him there in the nick of time. As God's just trying to creep skip this out. With the Sigil will drop. Shards out, Illidan a little getting caught, but then maybe they do have Laguna Blade. They're going to pop the SF, force off him up, and they've got extra health. Both Meg and there's Jiraco, so more control required. It's just not there. LGD's too strong. The cogs keeping the rest of Virtus Pro away from LGD. But maybe Glimmercape plus the mech and BKB survivability was essential.
It's so crucial Yao gets that off. If he didn't glimmer him right when he did, maybe would have definitely died there. And that fight could have maybe been 2 or 3 kills for VP. The moment Shadow Fiend is down and doesn't get Requiem off, they have so much damage between the Drow and the Storm. But Requiem removes a lot of it.
And now they go in for that range Rax taken. God jumping up forward, but Xiaowei going in deeper. He forced up into that one. They find the Illidan, and they'll go over to God as well as FNG, retreating back behind the tier 4 towers. Only the Storm has the ability to escape at the moment, and they're TPing a long way forward, actually trying to get outside the base. Xiaowei so low, Laguna Blade, it's 5 seconds off cooldown. It's enough to kill Xiaowei, but he's got to live for 5 seconds. Maybe not even possible. Storm Spirit, a long way out. They lose the Lina. And the Storm TP ball attempt to get a kill was not enough damage to pick up LGD.
And that is a dive.
KP and the 4-stars and the walk back was just enough for Illidan.
Oh, Fissure?
Yeah, they get one on Yao. It's going to allow Lil to steal shards. Not a bad ability. Going to turn around. Xiaowei back in again. FNG with a stun. The Laguna Blade over on Xiaowei. They're looking for the kill, but then again, the Glimmercape doing the work. God, he just wants to find the kill. Able to do so. The gems on the deck, but so are 3 of the VP players. Trying to run himself away, but God, there's just no mana. The Bloodstone denied, but can they keep him stunned up long enough? And no! They just let the Requiem play out its song and keep their hopes alive here in the International. This is lower bracket. This is elimination. The loser of this series goes out, so it's all or nothing. But they leave maybe on the front lines. LGD, they know the burst is there. And then MMY, the Orchid from God. He wants to finish the job. MMY, Glimmercape up though. God can't see him. He can't kill him. FNG's down. Phobos as well. The tournament maybe winding up the ulti. Illidan destroyed. Sylar will actually take the ultra kill. They'll take the bottom rack and they'll take the GG. LGD, a terrific performance. It looked a little bit weird with the snowball on the top lane, but after that, it was all Gucci for LGD.